Hi everyone, Bricknut here. So, it's been quite some time since I last uploaded to the channel. I believe it's about 2 months, although I haven't actually checked to see when I last uploaded. A number of reasons, some personal which I won't get into, but I was actually starting to feel my videos were suffering because, well, I wasn't able really to get the 2 videos up a week, which I liked to do, as you've probably noticed. I just didn't feel the quality was up to my usual standard. I know I'm not the best YouTuber on YouTube, but for me I felt like the quality had gone down, so I took a hiatus. I actually feel better for it as well. I feel a bit refreshed, you know, I don't feel as drained. So, Nemo's awake. You may not be able to hear him because he's actually in his box that my stepdad made him. He's been sleeping in that a lot lately. Anywho, where was I before Nemo distracted? Oh yeah. So, one of the things that was actually bugging me was lack of content for the videos. You know, I was doing reviews because that's all I had to do, and pretty much I just had small sets left to review. I had no larger sets or anything good to review. And I just don't think sets like this are just worth the time to review. That's pretty much all I had. I had nothing of any real interest to review. I mean, there's not really a lot you can say about a set like this, is there? It's small. The figure has just fell out. Comes with a figure. These sets are in Lidl's, by the way, Lidl's UK, in case you're interested. $2.99 each, and I've got a selection of poly bags in there. So, yeah, with COVID and lots of other stuff as well, I just felt like I needed to take a little break. So, with that said, I've been doing a spot of thinking as well, and a small change I'm going to make, because we're going to make a big change as well, which we'll get to in a minute. So the small change is, I'm going to change the upload schedule to just 1 video a week, hopefully temporarily, because I did like that I was doing 2 videos a week. But I can't decide if I want to do it on a Wednesday or a Friday. Pardon me. So, if you have a preference to which day, let me know in the comments. And whichever day has the most votes will be the day I will upload. Anywho, the big change, and for that I'm going to have to flip the camera around so you can actually see, because it involves the workbench, the Lego City, basically everything in this lounge. So I'll be right back. Righty ho. So, first thing that's going to go is the workbench. I don't use it, it just gets used to store stuff on. So I'm going to get rid of it to give me some wall space along there. And the shelves with all my vintage sets on, I'm going to take them down up to about that one there, to also give more wall space. And that chest of drawers, that could actually stay up that corner. I'll have to lower it. I'll have to find a home for the record player, but it will be going. In fact, the record player, I'll probably make a shelf underneath the new tables when I put those in, specifically to put the record player on. The other thing that is actually going to be removed from the room is all of this. The games, the 2 shelves, my Windows XP gaming computer and whatnot. all the computer in the game is going to get moved, but the shelves are getting taken out. And I'm not sure about the bookcase yet. I think those two cases can actually stay where they are. And the next thing I'll want to do, because I'm probably going to start at least in this corner, is once I've got all of this cleared, this computer desk will go along this wall to free up a bit more room on this wall. Can you see what I'm planning yet? Once I've got all of this clear, which means I'm going to have to stack all of these boxes and containers and things all in the other room for the time being, I will then separate all of these tables and dismantle all of Lego City again and tuck that somewhere safe, because I don't want to demolish the buildings, I want to keep them. And the tables will be moved to the edge of the lounge. Probably to somewhere here, I would say, roughly. Just so long as I've got room to get my computer chair right up into that corner if I need to. So what I want to do is, once I've got that done, I'll have to make some more tables because I haven't got enough here to do it, which shows just how much more building room I'll have. But I'll go down this wall with one set of tables, along the window with another set, and back down this wall with the final set. So I'll make a U shape, if you like, with a big space right in the middle, which I suppose I could get like a folding table or something, so I could set that up in the middle if I wanted to build. That might be an idea, actually, now that I think of it. Yeah, there's actually several reasons for me wanting to do this and why I actually decided to do this today. I keep banging my chair into this corner because there's not a lot of room to move. And I kept breaking all of this stuff up, which is why I've removed it, because it was ticking me off too much. It ticked me off to the point that I just had to remove it, and I still bang into this corner. So I'll have a lot more breathing room, if you like. It will actually increase the amount of area I'll have to build the city on, because the tables will remain this width, so I can put 1, 2, 3 32 by 32 stud base plates on them. I think. So I might actually have to make the tops a bit wider, actually. Doesn't matter if it overhangs the edge a little bit, I'm not worried about that. But these tops are going to get replaced as well. I'm going to get some MDF to replace these, in the hopes that the MDF top will sit more flush. Because, well, as you know, I've got a ridge going all the way down there. You can probably see it, actually, that gap. And I've got some humps down that stretch of road there. They are driving me nuts. Always have, and I just want them gone. I want a nice, flat surface. So I'm going to get some sheets of MDF, probably about the same thickness as this. But I can use this ply. I do have a use for that, because I'm going to increase the area to where I can install shelves as well. So I'm going to board up these windows, which would actually save the housing association that owns my apartment the job. Because, a little fun fact, all the flats, obviously they're all designed the same in this block, so my neighbours is exactly the same layout and whatnot. But every time a flat has become empty, the housing association has taken out the windows and just boarded them up. Well, I've left the framework there, they've just boarded up the windows. So I've decided I'm going to do that as well, because it will give me some more surface area, if you like, to fix some shelves to. So I will be reusing the ply. I hope all it's going to take is a bit of a trim to get them in there. I hope. I think so, looking at that. I'm not really worried about where all of these storage containers are going to go, because I can just go back under these tables. In fact, by doing what I'm going to do, I'm going to have more room. And it's going to be easier to access that room. It's actually quite tricky to get into this space on my hands and knees and get under everything to get what I want. So, like I said, there's a lot of reasons why I'm going to change this. And all the reasons are beneficial. The other thing is, I'll be able to film the city a lot better, especially if I'm working on a specific area. I'll have more room to set the camera up because I have this big space in the middle of the lounge, which means we should be able to see more. And I should be able to access things better in order to clean, build. I mean, this is how wide it's going to be with a 3-board wide. I can actually reach that, so cleaning is not going to be a problem. The model railway, or the railway I should say, not the model railway, well, I suppose technically it is a model railway, that will also stay, but it won't be a circular. It'll be like an end-to-end, as they call it. I haven't really planned the new layout of the city, but what I'm thinking is, that's going to be a pig to take that out of there, I know it is. But the railway shed and the goods yard and whatnot will all go down that end. So the track will just come into the yard and then perhaps split into, I don't know, 2 or 3 lines like that. 2 down, well, 2 lines will probably go down to the loco shed and 1 for the cargo crane and whatnot. I don't really like doing an end-to-end, but it's a compromise I can live with. If I really wanted to, with a bit of work, I could do a loop, because I could put some shelving in above where the computer desk is going to go, and a bridge, if you like, down here from the new tables to that wall. The only problem is I'd have would be the door. And besides that being quite a lot of work to achieve, I wouldn't be able to have the freight yard the way I want it, would I? Or the train shed. So I think I'm going to stick just to an end-to-end for now. I'll be just as happy with that, I think. So, a lot to change, a lot of changes ahead. I might actually be able to squeeze like another shelf down that wall as well, because I'll be able to access it. The only reason I haven't got a shelf down there at the minute is because the walkway is not wide enough. Yeah, sorry about that, Nemo was sick. I'm going to have to clean that up once I've done with the video. Bless him. Probably got a hairball stuck in his throat. Yeah, so I quite like that idea. Because it's quite annoying trying to squeeze down these narrow walkways. Now I did pull all this to the middle to try and make it work, and it does work. I just feel rather enclosed. You know, and I'm always, for example, I'm always knocking these off. And all the trees out of here, I'm always knocking those off. But, well, let me know what you all think. I'm quite looking forward to that idea, to be honest. I want to get cracking. Well, I'm going to need some plywood, aren't I? I'll still put a little dropped-in surface like this, which I'll also probably reuse some of the plywood for. I think that one's actually alright, so I could probably leave that one as it is. Just get some plywood to the same depth if I can. Not plywood, MDF. And, well, actually, I suppose I could do it in sheets of ply, now that I think of it. Because I think one of the problems with this is I did it in several short pieces down the back there and whatnot, and it was old. It's actually split and raised up, look. So I think if I could do it in one big brand new sheet, it might work a lot better. With some longer continuous tables, so I might actually end up scrapping some of these tables, to be honest, to make longer ones. The legs and whatnot I'll keep, but I think this top framework I might end up rebuilding, to be honest, which is not a problem. See, because nothing's level. Not that it matters about that, that actually doesn't bother me. So we've got a gap there where they don't quite butt up nicely. Anyway, let me know what you all think. So, thanks a lot for watching. Again, I apologise that it's been quite some time. I will talk to you in the next one, hopefully someday next week. Bye.